which is a real 7-figure online business. I don't make my money teaching people how to make money. We have a real online business that you can go to digitalknockout.com.au and actually look at, but don't do it right now because you're going to lose your seat and get kicked out of the event. I just want to show that we are actually legit, and you can see our company there in that red little rectangle there. It says DKO would be valued between 10 to 14 million. So the company's actually valued at 10 to 14 million dollars, but I don't really care what it's valued at. I care about the actual cash it's actually making, which is over 7 figures, okay? But I don't care about any of that shit. What I care about is being able to financially provide for my family, teaching my 12-year-old brother how to make enough money online, being able to take my brother and my sister out and celebrate their birthdays, and Insightful Life, which is a non-profit education business that I have. Now, I want you guys to think about this. What is your why? Because your why is what really matters, right? Of course it is, okay? This is me in front of my parents' house. I actually took over the house payments for my entire family and for my parents, and they wrote me this lovely card, which I laminated and put up on my wall. But I want you to hold your why in your mind today and think about as we go through that training, okay? Now, the reason for today's call is this used to be me. I used to be stuck at a shitty 9-to-5 job, which I effing hated. I was at school, which sucked because I hated studying, and I was getting drunk every single weekend until I was fortunate enough to run into Lucas Durante, just like you have here today. And what Lucas showed me changed my life forever in ways I would have said, yeah, right at the time, because it happened in only 12 months. So I begged him to be with us here today. This is me, literally me messaging on Google Hangouts saying, hey, please can we do this training? Come on. And he said, yes. So enter in Lucas Durante. He's a self-made multimillionaire by the age of 25 and a real online business owner. Traveled the world with his partner and mentored over 5,000 people and counting, and has created hundreds of success stories. Now, the best thing about Lucas is he was not some arrogant guru talking trash about how great he is, right? A real mentor does not have to pretend to be one. I don't want to listen to that guy on the left who's flexing in his Lambo. I want to listen to the guys like Jeff Bezos and Lucas Durante who are humble, real business owners, all right? Now, Lucas said when I first met him, most people think I was some gifted whiz kid with a genius IQ who just got lucky when I made my first $1 million online. But Lucas told me I actually discovered this ridiculously simple passive income method by accident. He said, go back a couple years and I was just a regular person. I was just a regular person who was scraping by in life. I just wanted a safe, comfortable, and stress-free life. I only wanted enough money to pay my bills and maybe get a house. I just wanted to take care of my family. He said that was a big one for me, and hopefully just have an okay retirement. He said I always doubted myself. And you can see the pictures of Lucas here on the right-hand side, going out, getting drunk, partying, fooling around as all 20-year-old guys do. And he said everyone I trusted told me the same thing. If you want a safe and comfortable life, go to college and get a job. So that's exactly what I did, Lucas said. I went to college. I trusted what my parents, friends, family, and teachers told me to do. I did a bachelor in accounting. He said I studied at La Trobe College and did really, really freaking well because I studied my ass off, right? He said I racked up $43,456 in student debt. So I was practically bankrupt and dead broke, and everyone was telling me this was the safe, stable, right, and smart thing to do. But honestly, I hated my life. He said, I hate my college, but I'm too scared to tell anyone or admit. The exams are stressing me out. Teachers are telling me what to do. I don't feel like this is the path or this is for me. But I was still hopeful that getting my dream job would make up for all the years of hating my life. It was like the light at the end of the tunnel that I was just hoping to cling on to. But to my surprise, the safe life turned out to be a big fat lie. Why? Because the fact is approximately 53% of college graduates are unemployed. That means if you're going to college and you're relying on that path, the facts are more likely that you're not going to have a job at all, let alone your dream job. So he said I was left stranded with $43,000 in debt and years of my life wasted looking for a job. Going to college and listening to everyone I trusted screwed me. I felt like I was stabbed in the back, left with no money and unemployed. Eventually, though, I did find a dead-end job working for this guy, and I said, what does the guy look like, Lucas? I need to have a photo of him or something. And he's like, it looks like Wormtail of Harry Potter. I was like, yeah, screw it, we can use that. So he said the safe path had lied to my face, screwed me over, and forced me to accept a corporate 9-to-5 job, answering to this guy who didn't even go to college, right? So I began my career working for the man. I was trading 72% of my life for just $25,000 a year, working at minimum wage, doing an admin job at a corporate office, and I effing hated my life. I was working 12 hours a day, 6 days a week, and one day I came in, I got a pay rise for 75 cents. Are you joking me? I hated every second of it. I was constantly checking the clock, and I was just waiting for the day to be over. Give me a yes in, actually, you know what? Give me a 2 in the chat box, guys, as you've ever checked the clock at work because you're waiting for the day to be finished. Andrew, yes, Sarah, I can see it. Fantastic. Everyone's giving me a choose. Right, we've all had that experience. That is a fact. That is a sign that you obviously hate your job like Lucas did. And I hoped, and everyone told me, just give it a few years and everything would be better. Now, Lucas found out I was not the only one working a 9-to-5 job who hated their life and wished they could do something else. Because the facts are, 85% of people hate their jobs. And he didn't even have any money. So I felt like a pathetic loser every time I had to beg my dad for money. This is what I felt like when I was begging my parents for money. One day I took my girlfriend on a surprise date for her birthday, and in front of everyone, my card declined because I didn't have enough money in my savings account to even pay for a birthday dinner. And it was absolutely humiliating. I was always stressed about how much money I had in my bank account and was worrying about my bills. I just needed more money, and Lucas isn't the only one because 78% of workers live paycheck to paycheck. And he said the safe life never got better, only worse. Fast forward a few years and I was still hating my life. Everything I was earning was going to paying off my student debts. People were getting fired left, right, center. So it was actually not safe at all, despite what everyone told me. And I was stressed out of my mind because I was always checking my bank account. And I could never buy anything I wanted for myself or anyone else because I was always borrowing money to get things. And I was going to be here until I was 60 years old. I was sick of trading my time for money. This is literally modern day slavery. You show up at a 9-to-5 job, get told when to stay, when to leave, when to come, when to go, when you can go on holiday, when you can take a break, when you can't. That is literally slavery, trading your time for money. When will I ever be able to stop worrying about money and just enjoy my life? If you look at this, an average lifespan of 80 years, you're born here and you die here. How many red blocks do you actually have left to make a change? You said, how am I ever going to pay my bills? When can I stop stressing about money? When will I even be able to retire before I die? How can I expect to take care of my family on this wage? Your answer is he couldn't. And when do I get to enjoy my life? And how can I possibly live like this any longer? I don't want to be in the same position, making the same amount of money with the same problems, with the same people in the same place 50 years from now. This isn't my path. He said, I finally accepted and faced the truth that I was never going to be able to do the things I wanted if I relied on a 9-to-5 job, like travel or buy a house or take care of my family. You know, everyone was pretending the safe path was okay and doing nothing. I had to face the truth and do something about it, okay? So I have a question for everybody here right now. Which path are you taking? Give me a 1 if you're going to be taking the path 1 and, you know, staying in the same position, accepting, you know, the 9-to-5 grind. Or give me a path 2 in the chat box if you want to face the truth and do something about it now. Give me a 1 or a 2. Alright, everyone's freaking blowing up the 2s. Literally hundreds of 2s just come up in front of my screen. I love it, guys, right now. Nobody actually chose it, but if you chose path 1, stop watching right now and exit out of this because this training is going to be a waste of time and you can go back to believing all the lies the world is selling you. And Lucas said, I was freaking tired of pretending. The truth was my life was nothing like I wanted and I needed to do something about it fast. So if you chose path 2, you are in the perfect place right now. So Lucas said, that's it. This life is not an option anymore. I've had enough. I knew to enjoy life, I had to make a change, but what now? I started searching online how to make money. Let's be honest, we've all done it. It's all right. And Lucas said, it sounds silly, but I just wanted to become a millionaire, even though I kind of thought it was impossible for me at the time. But I was shocked to discover there are thousands of people making a lot of money online. Here's the facts. Over 1.7 thousand people in America are becoming millionaires every single day. Literally anyone can make money by starting an online business. Here's an article that talks about a homeless man who becomes a millionaire online just by starting an online business. So even though I doubted myself and had absolutely no idea what I was doing at the time, I decided to start my own business. And guess what happened? Everyone I knew told me I was freaking crazy crazy? My parents said, what are you doing? Go back to college, get a job. What are you doing? Are you crazy? My friend said, bro, that's a stupid idea. You have to get lucky. You're not going to make it work. Don't bother doing that. Come out and party and get drunk. My coworkers laughed at me because they were stuck in the machine. They weren't doing anything. And they all said, it's risky. It's not safe. You have to get lucky to start your own business and make it work. But I finally stood my ground and refused to listen to them. Why? Because they were all still trapped in the machine that I was trying to escape. Imagine if this dude came up to you and said, hey, I'm going to be your personal trainer. You'd be like, bro, what qualifies you to be my personal trainer? Absolutely nothing. So if you're telling me to eat a cheeseburger for lunch to get shredded, I'm probably not going to do it. It's the same thing as everybody else who was telling Lucas he shouldn't start a business and he should go to college and get a job. It made literally zero sense to listen to anyone who was not in the position I wanted to be. Now, at first, I certainly had my doubts because this is where I was now. I wanted to get to freedom and success. I knew business was the path, but there was kind of like this wall that I felt was blocking me. I felt like I needed, to put in lots of time and work for years. I felt like I needed business experience. I felt like I had to pay for overheads. I had to have some sort of special skills, and there was luck, and there was a lot of risk involved. But I was like, you know what? I need to figure out how to get around this wall because the normal path of 40 years debt, struggle, and pain just is not worth it. I knew if I could just find a way around this wall, I could escape the pain, quit my job, and be free. I was digging around the internet looking for this Hail Mary solution for ages. I listened to all the gurus and tried all the different tactics, but I could not find anything that actually worked for me time and time again. Everything all these gurus were teaching were too competitive, too complicated, and oversaturated by everyone online. I tried building an online store and it failed. Too much money on ads and way too complicated. I tried selling on eBay and it failed. It will razor thin margins, so there was nowhere near enough profit ever. And I tried selling on Amazon and it failed. It was way too hard, not enough profit, and it's so freaking competitive. And I tried affiliate marketing and it failed because it's been oversaturated for years and there's way too much margin for error. I even tried trading and Forex and cryptocurrency and all that, but it failed because you need heaps of money to start and it's way too risky. Plus, none of these clunky methods were really passive anyway. When I stopped working, so did the money. I wanted something passive that paid me even when I was sleeping or on vacation. Then one Wednesday, I accidentally came across these little hidden passive income groups, which actually made me money from home and without any risk at all. Now, I know what you may be thinking because I thought it was impossible to when Lucas first explained it to me, but let me explain, right? This proven 3-step passive income group method has zero financial costs, which means there's literally no risks at all. You can make money while you sleep, relax, or hang out with friends or family. The simple process I'm about to show is literally almost mistake-proof. It's the fastest way to escape stressful money problems, which Lucas and I were in, college and a 9-to-5 job for good. You don't need any experience, degrees, skills, or knowledge, or anything like that at all to get results fast. And you can do it in your spare time on the side. So if your time's mostly taken up with kids or work or school or whatever it is right now, there's no pressure at all. Now, this is the perfect online business for a complete newbie like me. It sidesteps that wall that was blocking you, okay? And this is serious. You can start this for free in under 5 minutes. Sam used this to quit her 9-to-5 retail job and is making $20K a month online from scratch. And Tony said, never wanted to start a business before I watched your online training because of the cost and everything involved. But I got my first client, only spent about $8 on invoicing software right now. He's getting paid thousands of dollars a month. I'll explain what Tony's talking about here in a second. So how did I discover this new method by accident and start making passive income online, Lucas says? Well, when I was searching how to make money online on Google, I had read a free blog post about advertising. One blog post showed me a simple tip some local businesses are using to get more customers. The post said, giving online coupons to strangers is proven to get more customers. I never thought much of such a simple tip until one day I was scrolling through my Facebook newsfeed, and a local dentist named Caleb was asking for some advice inside one of the free Facebook groups I had joined when I was trying to find out how to make money online in the past. Caleb asked in this free group, can anyone help me get more customers for my dental practice? So I simply commented on his post and told him what I had learned from reading one blog post less than 24 hours ago. And here's what Lucas said. Hey Caleb, you should give people a free 50% off coupon for their first visit. That should help you out. Cheers. And what happened next changed my life forever. The very next day, this business owner, Caleb, sent me a personal message on Facebook saying, "Thanks for that tip. It's working really well, and we made $6,275 from it. How much would you charge to do my advertising for me?" Now, I was absolutely pumped, all right, because this guy, who I had never met, was asking to pay me money just because I gave him a simple tip while I was sitting at home on my couch. I was so surprised. I didn't even know how much to charge. So I just said, how about $1,000 a month? Caleb said, "Sounds fair. Shoot me your bank details and I'll get it paid today." And then bam! This is an actual bank account screenshot from Lucas's first money made online ever after failing at so many different things. Now, at this point, I did not know how to respond. He never even asked me for my reviews, qualifications, track record, what my experience was, because I had already gotten him a result, and he didn't care about any of that crap. He just wanted help getting more customers. That's all he cared about. So I had just made $1,000 online in the space of 24 hours without ever leaving my house or spending any money, and I had made passive income with zero risk in just 24 hours. Can you imagine how good making money online for the first time feels? I want you to see it in your mind. Imagine that $1,000 showing up in your bank account right now. Imagine refreshing your bank account, getting that notification, and there's $1,000 in there in the next 24 hours, and you did it completely passively from scratch. That is what this is going to make you feel like and do for you, okay? Now, it was great he transferred me $1,000 to help with him with his marketing, Lucas said. However, I had no idea how to help him. I don't know how to do any of that crap. I'm just a beginner, he said. I didn't even know how to do advertising. That was just a fluke. I was about to quit, refund his money, and let him know that I couldn't help him until I remembered the alternative was a life sentence. It didn't matter that I had no idea what I was doing or any experience whatsoever. I was not going back to my shit 9-to-5 life and ending up broke and poor. So I thought to myself, why don't I just get someone else who knows what they're doing to do all the work for me? So I literally just Googled cheap online advertisers for hire. And I saw experienced people on Upwork.com, which is a free site, who would do all the work for me very cheaply. You see this guy, Soren, he's an expert. He'll do it all for you. They did everything for me just for $100 a month, and I never even had to pay them until after Caleb had paid me. So Caleb paid me $1,000 a month, then I paid someone else $100 a month to do all the work. It was literally that simple, and these are the exact bank account notifications from inside Lucas's bank account when he did this. He got paid $1,000 by Caleb, and he got someone else from Upwork, which is super freaking easy to do in seconds, to do all the work for $100. So, therefore, I simply kept the remaining $900 profit every month for doing no work, and that is real passive income. Does that make sense, guys? Can you see how that makes sense? Can you see how this is generating passive income without having to do anything? Yes, fantastic, awesome. Remember, guys, stay engaged. I want to see you typing yes in the chat box. This is serious stuff, okay? Now, making an extra $900 per month in extra income for me was amazing and truly life-changing at the time, Lucas told me. But honestly, it still wasn't enough to quit my 9-to-5 job, to pay my dad back, to take care of my family, and live the life I always wanted. It just wasn't enough. But at least I realized I'd created an online business that made passive income even when I was not working. Just like you saw Liam, who sent me his actual bank account screenshot. He hadn't been doing any work, he'd been slacking for months, and he still made over $4,500 in a month. So after a few months of making an extra $900 a profit in a completely passive income, I knew I had to go all in on this. And you can see there's Lucas's online business passive income report. He was keeping this stuff tracked. So my sole focus became using this simple 3-step rinse and repeat process. I started copying and pasting my helpful message in free Facebook groups over and over again in my spare time. And the results were explosive. I had so many people wanting help and asking to pay me money over the next few days. It was unlike anything I had ever seen before. That first morning, I got one client for $1,100 per month. Then another that afternoon for $1,600 a month. Then another the very next day for $2,200 a month, just simply copy and pasting this 3-step process that we're about to cover. Just 48 hours later, I had made an extra $4,900 per month. That's $59,400 per year in additional passive income. And here's the verified proof of each invoice and screenshot that we actually had of the client. Now, I knew I had found a super profitable blue ocean with practically zero competition because nobody else was doing this. That's what Lucas showed me, is most things are oversaturated and don't work because they're like this red ocean. Everyone's trying to fish in a pond with no fish. But this blue ocean opportunity is only one hook, only one person, and there's so much opportunity. No exaggeration, this was the easiest money I'd ever made in my entire life, and it was actually achievable, which was the biggest thing. It was achievable for a complete beginner with no experience, and it was consistent. He could rely and depend on it. Lucas said, I started off by making an extra $900 a month in passive income. Then using my repeatable process, I quickly grew it to over $6,223 a month in profit. And you can see the proof there. Now, all I had to do was continually use this rinse and repeat process like my own secret passive income win button. Just a couple of weeks later, after using this over and over and over again, I quit my job and I felt what it was like to be free of your 9 to 5. I want you to imagine what that's going to feel like, guys, in your mind right now, actually being able to just and feel free and leave that 9 to 5 job knowing nobody can ever tell you what to do again. I was making more money overnight while I slept than I used to in 3 months at my 9 to 5 thanks to this 3-step process. So I decided to surprise my girlfriend with an all expenses paid holiday to her favorite places just because I could. This is what true, achievable, consistent, and passive income actually looks like. I wasn't even working at all, and the passive income just kept rolling in non-stop while I was traveling the world. I had created a self-growing income machine that wasn't causing me any stress and did not require any maintenance. No matter what I did, it just kept on making money for me. And here's Laura to prove it. She said, I made $1,200 a month, and it took me about 13 days for the people that were going to ask. Now, after traveling for 6 months, I'd made over $115,000. That's cash deposited into my bank account. So I bought everything I wanted. Lucas is a massive art fan, so he got some sick Cleon Petersons, which are around a few $1,000s each. Louis Vuitton, Rolex watch. He took his girlfriend out all the time, did whatever he wanted to. And here's proof. He kept measuring everything, kept everything tracked, and you can see the verified income report right there. He even told me, which is pretty funny, he said, I was pretty stupid lucky with my money, I'm not going to lie, but I was making so much of it that I bought a $62,000 watch and I paid cash for it. Now, Lucas is a super humble guy and doesn't like flexing, so this is the only photo I could actually get of him wearing his watch. But this is literally what this income system is able to do for people, right? And he said, I had finally escaped all the pain in my life for good. I could wake up at home whenever I wanted. I could work on what I wanted, whenever I wanted. I could make more money than I ever thought possible while actually helping people, which is a big one for him because he doesn't like scams. He didn't want to get into any sort of scam or multi-level marketing or anything like that. He wanted to actually help people, and he did not have to do anything for money ever again. And he had zero stress, pressure, or fear from bills in his life, and he could take real care of his family forever. He said, I was living proof this 3-step process was going to change many everyday people's lives forever. I went from in massive pain to enjoying every second of my life. I never had to stress about money. I never had to listen to a boss, watch the clock, or get up at 5 a.m. I never had to ask my parents for money or beg my landlords not to kick me out. I never had to worry about how I was going to take care of myself or my family again. And guess what? Lucas shared it with me, and I quit my job too. So I'm talking from a place of this guy being my mentor, and that's what he did for me. So we teamed up and we kept growing Digital Knockout, which is what we called our online business, using this simple 3-step process from his apartment. These are photos from Lucas's actual apartment, and you can see we're just doing this from home in the spare time. And we went from 0 to 7 figures a year in 12 months just by using what I'm about to show you. 12 months using what I'm about to show you. And here's verified proof again. Digital Knockout's our real online business. You can go to digitalknockout.com aaa.com.au. Don't do it now though, because you're going to lose your seat and you're going to miss everything. But that is proof this works from anywhere in the world. Just because we're Aussies doesn't mean you can't do it. We have people doing this all around the world. You can see the proof there. So let's keep going. Right now, today, even my 12-year-old brother uses this easy 3-step process to make an extra $650 a week passively. I showed him how to do it and he made his first $5 online. 36 days later, I hit him up again to get his results, and you can see there about $657.34 in profit. So who's ready to get started? Give me a yes in the chat box. Go crazy. Yes, yes, yes. Fantastic. It's going crazy. We've still got a few hundred people live. Let's keep this energy rolling. I hope you guys are excited to get into this. Now, your crystal clear outcome for this training, I want to tell you exactly what I want you to be able to do from this training, okay? Immediately start making more from your online passive income business from home in your spare time than you do from your full-time job. So you can comfortably quit your 9-to-5 job, be your own boss, and live a life of financial and time freedom doing whatever you want, whenever you want. You will achieve this in the simplest, easiest, and fastest way, regardless of your business experience, skills, or starting point right now. So who's keen? Let's dive headfirst into step number 1, which is the easiest way for complete beginners to make passive income online from home with zero experience, even if you've failed 10 times in the past. Secret number 1, all right? Now, the importance of this secret cannot be understated, because when Lucas and I were trapped in our 9-to-5s, we were spinning our wheels, we were frustrated, we were skeptical of every make money online thing that we saw, but we were still desperate for results, but we tried everything, we hated our lives, and we were spinning our circles, spinning our wheels, and going around in all these different directions. We were never getting results with what we tried. And then we discovered this method, and this was our breakthrough point, and this is where you are right now, which is why I'm so freaking excited, because I'm passionate and I'm so excited because I know this method is a direct line to the results that we got, and I hope you're excited to get stuck into this, okay? This is key to overcoming any self-doubts, skepticisms, or limiting beliefs you have about your ability to actually make money online, so you can travel around the world while still making profit like Lucas, or so you can take care of your family like I am on the right side. So what are we actually doing here? Well, we are making money by helping local businesses get more customers by advertising for them on Facebook. Now, wait, stop. Before you say, I don't know how to run Facebook ads, I have no experience at that, I'm not sure this will work for me, I don't even know what advertising really means, I have no idea how that works. Remember, none of us did either at first, yet all of us have had that amazing feeling of finally becoming successful and making our first money online for the first time, because literally anyone can get results doing this no matter what you have tried in the past or what your starting point is right now. So I want you to picture yourself being successful and imagine what it's going to feel like when you make your first money online doing this. Picture what it's going to be like. Look at Hugh. Hugh made $500 within 72 hours from complete scratch. Never done this, and he did a real student documentary, which I'll talk more about later on how sick and cool that is, because no one's ever freaking done that. But look at that money hitting his bank account. I want you to picture yourself being successful with this right now, because literally anyone can advertise on Facebook, which means you can start your own online advertising business in the next 5 minutes. Now, why is this such an achievable and low competition method compared to everything else online? Because according to Forbes, approximately 543,000 new businesses get started every single month. That's over 500,000 new businesses started every month. And every single one of these businesses needs the same thing: more customers. And guess what more customers means? They need advertising. So this is not some scam, because we are helping real businesses get real customers. Does that make sense, guys? Can you see how that works? Fantastic, because the fact is traditional advertising is dying. Like TV, radio, newspapers, the yellow pages, all that sort of stuff, it's dead, all right? And the fact is online advertising is exploding right now. Online advertising on Facebook is going crazy. And the online advertising business is a $72 billion business. So you can see why it's so achievable to make at least $5K a month as a beginner, right? Cool. Here's another fact. The average business owner is 50 years old, which means 2 things. 1, they have lots of money to spend. 2, they do not know how to use social media, let alone advertising, and that's where you come in. This is how Facebook advertising works, guys, okay? We go to Facebook. The business owner, not you, pays Facebook money to show their ads. Facebook shows the ad to people on the newsfeed. That's it. Simple, right? Can you see how that makes sense? Wonderful. So why would a business owner pay you to advertise for them? Why wouldn't they just do it themselves? Well, let's look at an example. CBS, massive news channel. Coca-Cola, massive, I don't know, soft drink, Coca-Cola, of course, right? They're the company. They pay money to CBS to show their ads, right? But here's where you come in, because you get paid money too. You get paid money to make sure that the ad runs on time. And the thing is simple as that. Now, why would Coca-Cola pay you to manage the ads for them? Because they're making freaking soft drinks, okay? So that means you don't have to own Coca-Cola, you don't have to own CBS, and you still get paid a lot of money. Can you see how that works? Is it making sense, guys, all right? Can you see how this means you get paid passive income without doing any heavy lifting? Yes, fantastic. And you can start doing this right now in your own home for the next 5 minutes, right? But how do I get clients to start paying me? Let me explain. Most people make Facebook advertising so complicated, which is why everyone thinks it's so hard. We only want to work with one type of business because it makes it so easy to get them a good result every single time in spite of yourself or your own experience. We only want to work with business owners that answer the phone, and they can be in anywhere. So if you're in South Africa, you can work with business owners in the UK. If you're in Australia, you can work with business owners in America. If you're in America, you can work with business owners in New Zealand. It doesn't really matter, okay? Anywhere in the world you can do this with. Why? Because it means the receptionist does all the selling for us. The receptionist does all the selling for us. So all we need to do is just send them a customer. Here is the simple 3-step process, guys, okay? The Facebook ad shows this to people on their newsfeed, okay? So do you have a toothache? Click here to get 50% off coupon. The customer enters in their phone numbers for the coupon. This form pops up as soon as they click on that ad, so you don't have to set that up at all. The receptionist calls the customer to book an appointment. So all you got to do is set up the ad. How freaking easy is that? Who thinks they can set up an ad in 2 seconds? Of course. And who thinks they can do it if I have given you the templates to do it, which I'm going to show you? Of course you can do it. And so the receptionist calls in and does all of it right now. Here's a list of the types of businesses we want to work with and how much we can charge them. Because you may be thinking, what businesses do I do this for? We can do this for doctors and charge them at least $1 to $3 grand a month. We can do this for dentists, charge them at least $1,500 to $5 grand per month because they make way more money. We can do this for restaurants and charge them $500 to $2,000 a month. Gyms, bars, real estate agents, and there's so many more. You don't need to get overwhelmed or start thinking about who am I going to do this for, because there's so many. And we actually have an easiest and most profitable niche cheat sheet inside of Movement Mastery as well. Now, let's explore an example of a dentist. So, one new dental customer pays the dentist $3,000 on average because that's super expensive to go to the dentist. You can easily get a local dentist 5 new customers every month from scratch using our done-for-you templates from anywhere in the world. What does that mean? It means you are making them $15,000 a month in new sales. Therefore, they are happy to pay you at least $1,500 every single month, plus they cover the Facebook ad cost. They want to keep paying you month after month, okay? So wouldn't you agree they actually get the better end of the deal? So if you do this for the doctor, or the dentist, sorry, they get $13,000 in profit and you get $1,500 in profit. So wouldn't you agree they get the better end of the deal? Of course. So doesn't it make sense why you can see them paying you at least $1,500 a month in a heartbeat without any convincing? That's why this is so easy to do for people who have complete scratch, no experience at all, starting from complete scratch. It doesn't matter. You don't need to convince anyone. It just makes sense. So what happens is they click the ad, the receptionist calls them, the person comes in, okay, they pay the doctor, okay, and guess what happens when the doctor gets paid? You get paid. So the doctor gets paid, you get paid. The doctor gets paid, then you get paid. It's pretty obvious why so many of our students are using this to replace their full-time incomes while having fun when nothing else worked, right? And they are quickly achieving their first results without spending any money on inventory or ads or stock and all that, like all these other methods online, okay? And you can understand why this is the easiest, safest option because it requires zero risk from you, can't you? Can't you see how this requires zero risk and how it's actually safe and easy? Of course, and it's exactly how Sam got a $20,000 a month in passive income and quit her 9-to-5 job so she can spend more time with her friends and her family. Now, let me ask you guys, are you excited about getting started because you can see yourself making a lot of money and changing your life as soon as you implement this strategy today? Give me a yes in the chat box on the right hand side. I can't read everyone's names out because it's actually gone too fast for me to see, so let's move on. Okay, are you guys pumped? If you're pumped, let's charge full steam ahead into step 2, which is the life-changing honest helper message you can use to immediately make your first money online within the next 24 hours. Now, I'm going to show you why this is the most exciting rinse and repeat passive income creating method I have ever discovered for beginners. Because there is over 140 million business owners using Facebook right now. And you can access them very easily because they all join business-related Facebook groups. The best part is you can also join these Facebook groups for free. You literally just type in business group on Facebook in the group section. It comes up with a group like this, Small Business Entrepreneurship, with 73,000 members, and you click the join button. That's literally it, all right? Which means right now you can instantly access over 140 million wealthy business owners within seconds for free. I hope you're getting excited about this, okay? And what I'm about to reveal will have those business owners literally asking to work with you in the next few hours. You can see Ishi posted the message I'm about to show you in the same group I literally just showed you. He had 3 people wanting to work with him within 30 minutes, and you can see 10K a month. Here he comes. You can do this without having to cold call, sell yourself, or speak to anyone on the phone. You can see ID here. I was talking with him. He said, I accidentally posted it in the wrong group, so we messed it up, and I still got 3 clients in just 30 minutes. I couldn't believe how fast I got results. And you can do this even if you have no experience, track record, or skills. You can see Divan. I was not expecting this. 7 interested prospects an hour after I posted the helpful student offer. Any tips for those who have already talked to the customers? Guess I'm going to be up all night finishing module 2 because he's inside movement mastery. That is what we're talking about. The results are instantaneous, okay? Now, this is literally the breakthrough secret to getting instant results and finally making your first money online with zero risk, just like all these other people. Now, you see Hugh here says, I'm 3 weeks in, I'm making over $1,500 per month, and 3 more clients are on the way. You can see 13 replies down about, so our students are going crazy in the group, all right? So here's the walk in the park mistake-proof steps. Step number 1 is we need to join a free Facebook group. Then we need to post our honest helper message in the free group, and then we just message everyone who asked to work with you. Simple, right? How easy is that? Do you think you could do that? Now, I want you to imagine how dramatically your life is going to change within just seconds of you making your first post today. Hugh went from $0 to $550 per month within 72 hours from complete scratch, just doing what I'm about to show you. And guess what? That is a brand new Tesla. I want you to imagine sitting in the comfortable, warm, vanilla-scented seats inside the Tesla car with your hands firmly grasping the leather steering wheel, driving to whoever's house, and you want to show them your brand new Tesla. You can do this with what I'm about to show you, and this is proof, okay? So the first thing we want to do is simply join one of these free Facebook groups filled with business owners. Simple, right? Which group should you join? Great question. You want to join any business group that has more than 1,000 members in it from anywhere in the world. And there are thousands of these groups. This one group I'm showing you here has 73,000 members. So as long as it's business related and has over 1,000 members and it's anywhere in the world, you can join it. That's all there is to it. Easy, right? How freaking easy is that? How many groups, this is a serious question, how many groups are you going to join knowing they could make you at least $1,500 per month in passive income each? Tell me in the chat, guys, how many are you going to join? Are you going to join 1? Are you going to join 2, 5, 20, even 50? 14? All of them? Jacob says all of them. 1,000,000, 1,000, 50. I'm not sure if there's 1,000,000 groups. I haven't done that much research, but yes, you can easily be joining all those groups. Everyone's going crazy. I love it, okay? Now, in fact, we actually have a secret list of the most profitable Facebook groups on the planet inside of Movement Mastery. Verified, these have made us on average $17.5 thousand. So each group on this list has made us over $17.5 thousand in this group, okay? So it just shows you the potential you have here. Now, next, you want to just copy and paste our honest helper message into the group. Now, none of your friends or your family will ever see a post, so chill out, because only the Facebook group members can see it, okay? Now, it doesn't even matter even if you've never used or posted on Facebook in your entire life, okay? Lethabo here said, I was amazed to see people replying, looking for help with getting their clients in their business. Boom! Straight off the bat, she'd never posted on Facebook in her life, did this, and it worked, okay? Now, you're going to feel this honest helper message start changing your life as soon as you post it, because online advertising is like the Bermuda Triangle for business owners right now. They have no freaking idea what's going on with online advertising at all, which is why you may be surprised at how many business owners instantly start asking you for your help, regardless of what your experience is. And I'm about to show you how this message is going to change your life just like it has for our students. You can see Anton here, his first ever $10,000 day. And if another deal comes through, it's going to be a $16,000 day doing what you're about to see. So here's what we do, guys. You simply offer to set up their ads for a free trial run using a simple done-for-you template, which I'll show you in a second. Kind of like offering someone a test drive of a car. Now you may be thinking, how will you make money when you set their ads up for free? Because when you use the proven ad template I'll show you in a second, they are practically guaranteed to instantly get at least one customer no matter what you do. All you need to do is copy and paste the template. I'm going to give you the exact same template and show you the 3-step process that we use to take Jason's business from $0 to $1.9 million in the first 9 months. This is from our real online business digital knockout. We even have a video testimonial from him on our website talking about how with us, he went from 0 to 1.9 million. And anybody can do that. You don't need to be a marketing wizard. You can do this with zero experience, having never run an ad before, simply using what I'm going to show you in a second. And as soon as they get one customer from your simple ads, they will immediately start paying you thousands of dollars every single month on autopilot, just to keep the ads running so they get more. That's literally it. That's why this is so passive. And again, here's the proof from Liam. This is exactly what Liam did. Went from $0 to $4,500 a month, and he's still doing that, and he's been slacking. Okay, so remember, they get paid, you get paid. They get paid, you get paid. That's how simple it is. Now, can you see how that makes sense, guys? Can you see how this is going to equal passive income no matter what your starting experience is, okay? Now, at first, you can set these simple ads up in about 5 minutes in your spare time using our done-for-you templates. However, when you get your first paying client in the next couple of days, you can get someone else to do it all for you for pennies. Remember, Lucas paid someone $100 to make $1,000. That means $900 profit per month in your pocket. Now, here's what the message actually says. I've just learned a new strategy for helping local businesses get more customers using Facebook ads. Before I start charging, I need to find a business willing to let me try out this strategy to get them results. Just pay for the ads. I won't charge anything. Okay, how simple is that, right? Well, you're going to be pumped when you see results like Giandre got in here. He posted this message and he literally sent me a message straight after saying, I am overwhelmed with the response I got, what to do next. And I'll play his video testimonial later on because I want to get stuck down in this training, but you will be absolutely going crazy. Why? Because everyone else is trying to charge them $2,000 up front, while you are helping them get exactly what they want for free in advance before they start paying you. So they immediately trust, respect, and jump at you straight away, just like they did with Divan. And you can see the payment going through successful there. So can you see why they're going to immediately hire you? Can you see why this makes sense as to why someone wants to work with you, regardless of your experience? Even if you're watching this right now, having never done this before, can you see how it's going to be easy? Fantastic. Plus, since you're experimenting, there is zero risk if on the rare chance it doesn't work perfectly for them on the first go. However, if you just follow our foolproof ad template, you will get them a paying customer 98.6% of the time. And we have measured this success rate precisely 672 times. That's why it's so precise, and this is a fact, right? And you can see Tom, he's one of our clients. He's been getting great results with this because it works 98.6% of the time. I'm going to break that down for you shortly. So you can sit back, relax, and feel comfortable knowing our templates are virtually guaranteed to get them a result for you. Here's another business owner that's been using these templates. Since working with Digital Knockout, YCL's revenue has grown by 292%. That's her monthly revenue has grown by 292%. And she made a video testimonial going on all about it. Okay, so I want you to imagine in your mind using these templates and see yourself easily getting results for your clients, even though you've never done it before right now. Picture them getting paid, then picture you getting paid. So if you miss taking notes of the message, don't worry, I'll send it to you when you stay till the end of this training. Now, at first we thought, won't this get saturated if we all post the same message in the same groups? Surprisingly not. Now, why won't this ever get saturated? Because right now there's over 140 million business owners actively looking for help in thousands of different free groups. Let me put this everlasting opportunity into perspective for you. Michigan Stadium is the second largest stadium in the world. The capacity, it can fit over 113,000 people into one stadium. Let's pretend every single person in this stadium is using the exact same method to get clients. There would need to be over 1,238 stadiums full of people using this method before it would even come close to saturation. So wouldn't you agree, no matter how many people use this strategy, you can see yourself immediately getting results with this and it won't get oversaturated? Wouldn't you agree with that, guys? Now, I want you to imagine how excited you're going to feel when you see how many business owners starting to work with you from the comfort of your own home without having to get on the phone, doing any selling or doing any convincing at all, right? Remember Katie making $10,000 profit a month. She sent me proof of a screenshot of her results after her first post. Now, I blurred out all the business owner names because Katie asked me to do that, and obviously need to respect her privacy. She had 9 clients wanting to work with her on the first day of posting this message. The best part, she was a total beginner when she posted this and had never been able to make money online before. She went from $0 to $10,000 a month in 42 days as a complete beginner. And Katie had failed and tried at drop shipping, Amazon, Shopify, Forex, affiliate marketing, ClickBank, all that crap. She'd failed at all that crap, but this freaking worked because of how achievable and how easy you're going to get results from I've showed you. So are you feeling excited about posting in groups as soon as possible because you can genuinely see yourself getting results with this today? Are you excited? Give me a yes in the chat box. Yes. 10-4, ahoy. People are saying F yeah. That's not a yes, but I'll take it, all right? Well, guess what, guys? That's not even the best part, all right? Because step 3 is honestly the easiest of them all. Isn't this fun, guys? Who's having fun? Let me know in the chat box as we keep the energy rolling into step 3. The almost mistake-proof copy and paste method our students are using to make $10,000 every month and quit their full-time jobs so you can too. This is the secret to practically guaranteeing every ad you run gets amazing results for your clients, even if you have never created one in your entire life. It's why we have so many positive reviews. And our done-for-you templates ensure 98.6% of your campaigns simply work on the first go, no matter what you do, how bad you screw it up, or your experience levels. And we've measured this. Look, ad campaign number 672. We measure every single campaign. We have an average success rate of 98.61%, and the average number of clients in the first 7 days is 5.62. You're going to get a few clients using this. So I hope you're pumped up, right? Plus, it's only going to take you 5 minutes to easily set up a highly profitable ad campaign from scratch. How do I know this? Because I literally timed one of our amazing new students to prove it. You can see Sanjay up there. I literally timed him with a Google stopwatch to see how long it was going to take him to set this ad up. Okay, so you can feel cool, calm, and confident about throwing together your first winning ad campaign with ease, no matter what your starting point is. Okay, so what's involved? Well, we need to choose a winning coupon offer. We need to use a form to get the customer details, and the customer details are automatically delivered to your client for passive income. When Hugh got his first client straight after joining Movement Mastery, he told me he was worried about not getting the results. You can see he's pumped, just got my first client, but he said, what if I don't get them a result? I said, chill out, bro. Don't worry. Just use the done-for-you templates that are in the course and you'll crush it with ease. He said, hey, you told me to keep you posted. And my client got 3 new customers, which is epic. They're now going to pay me $2,200 a month. So boom, using what this is here, he's crushed it, and you can too, all right? So I want you to picture where you're going to spend all the extra time you have when your clients are crushing it on autopilot with these templates. Seriously, imagine being in a place like this and enjoying the hot summer sun on your skin and relaxing with a loved one or a partner or even your friends and doing whatever you want, because this is all taken care of. That's how this is going to feel. So step number 1. So right now, I want you to imagine in your mind, you have joined a free Facebook group. Easy, right? Step number 2, you've simply posted the Honest Helper message in the group and it's absolutely crushing it and you're getting all these people wanting to work with you. Cool? And now you have a crowd of new clients wanting to work with you. All right? Fantastic. Step number 3 is simply tossing an ad together that gets them results. So they keep paying you thousands every month on autopilot for the rest of their business life. This is actually the easiest part of the process because we have templated everything already. So it's really relaxing knowing there's basically no way to make a mistake no matter what you do, and Hugh is proof of that. Now, you just use this simple 3-step process. Here is the templated process. Add, lead form, okay, contact form, collects their details, receptionist calls them. And that's it, all right? So the ad, what we literally do is we run this ad to people on Facebook who are interested in the dentist. There is literally a box Facebook has that says, who do you want this ad to be shown to? So we type in dentist, people who want to go to the dentist. That's literally how easy this is. And it's the same for all the industries. It's so simple. One box, you type it in, boom, done. And then when people see this ad in their newsfeed, they're scrolling through, they hit get offer. Now, when they click this get offer, they get sent to the lead form, okay? But now at first we thought, how do we know if our coupon offer is actually going to work? How do you know if it's going to work? How do you know this ad's going to get freaking awesome results? We thought, how can we make sure our ad is guaranteed to work no matter how bad we screw this up? The answer? Just use an offer that is already working. Like you can see the one here, dental cleaning, exams, x-rays, 50% off your first visit, okay? So you can use Groupon.com. This is our offer template, okay? To do this for free from anywhere in the world and for every single business type group, and has it all, okay? Now, here's how to search for a winning offer. You simply type in the business and then you type in the location of the business. That's freaking it, and you hit search and you get the results. Here's the result we got. Now, I want to let you guys know, only use offers that have been bought more than 200 times. You can see this one here has been bought over 750 times it's been bought. So it's obviously guaranteed and proven to work. And you want to make sure that you only pick ones that have over 200 purchases so you can see that there's actual demand and people want this. Within seconds, you have an ad offer that's guaranteed to work. And you just copy it. It's literally that simple. Isn't that excited? Who's pumped because of how easy that is? Can you see how this practically guarantees your success the first time around, no matter what you do? Yes, of course you can. Fantastic. So then the form, right? So they click on the offer because you know our offer is guaranteed to work now. And then Facebook automatically generates this form for you. So it pops up and says, hey, enter in your first name, your email, and your phone number to get the 50% off coupon for your first visit. All right, now, then as soon as that information is filled in, it automatically gets sent to the receptionist who works at the place, all right? The receptionist calls them and takes care of the rest. So you don't have to do anything but set the ads up once. Pretty cool, right? It's literally it, right? Easy. Who can do this? Of course you can do this, right? So just a reminder, the receptionist calls them, they come in, they pay the dentist, and you get paid. They get paid, you get paid. They get paid, you get paid, okay? Now, can you confidently see yourself easily making enough passive income to quit your 9-to-5 and then some when you start this today? Give me a yes in the chat box. Actually, you know what? Screw it. Give me an I do. I want you to say I do in the chat box. Fantastic. Jasmine, Amelia, Axel's back. He says yes. Kenny, Amar, love it. Awesome, guys. We got Sylvie here, Lewis, Raphael. No freaking way. Someone else is named Lockie. Lockie, guess what? Your parents had amazing taste in names, my friend. Let's get on the bandwagon, all right? Now, Dennis made $19,500 per month in passive income as a complete beginner doing this method. So don't you feel a rush of excitement when you picture what your life is going to look like as you easily implement what I've shown you so far, guys? Okay, so far we have covered why the college system cripples freedom. You can see Lucas tried everything he did to do his best, but he hated life, and he found out that 53% of college graduates are unemployed, so he's stuck with $43,000 in debt, and why the 9-to-5 path leads to being old, dead broke, and full of regret. Lucas got trapped in this dead-end job. He was always stressed about money in his bank account and worrying about bills. He was wondering, I need to make a change. When am I going to run out of time to actually start getting something to work? So we decided this is not the path. I need to make a change right now if I actually want to enjoy my life. This is not for me. We discovered why the only way to achieve real freedom and your why is starting your own online business today, because over 1.7 thousand people are becoming millionaires every single day, and that is just in America. We saw how the proven 3-step passive income route method provides all these benefits, so it's completely zero risk and it's the best thing for beginners to do, and why this new online business takes you from now to freedom and success without any risk and the luck and cost and everything like that. And yes, seriously, because you've seen how Sam went to over $20,000 a month, how Tony got his first client spending only $8, and you don't even need to spend that. He just did that early because he wanted to. What your life can realistically look like when you implement, it takes implementation, what you have seen so far. You can see Lucas surprised his girlfriend with an all expenses paid holiday around the world, and he was getting paid to do it. You can see, obviously, Hugh, right, went from $0 to $550 per month in 72 hours, and he documented it click by click by click, and he screen recorded everything. And Lucas bought a $62,000 watch just because he had the cash, and he's living proof that this is going to change life after life after life, all right? And we covered secret number 1, which is your new path to making money online in the fastest time possible without any risk. And we discussed the importance of this and how this is literally the method that took us from spinning our wheels frustrated to getting everything we wanted in life. We showed you how all you need to do is set up the ad, the people fill in the contact details, and the receptionist calls them and sells them. The doctor makes money, then you get paid. And secret number 2, how easy it is to start immediately joining free Facebook groups that make you passive income. You can see how easy it is. Literally just click the freaking button on the side of the group there, and you see all these people blowing up, over 7 people within 60 minutes of Divan posting. Crazy. Katie got over 9 clients wanting to work within their first day. Crazy. Literally just posting this message, and she went from $0 to $10,000 a month in 42 days as a complete beginner when she tried dropshipping, Amazon, Shopify, Forex, affiliate marketing, ClickBank. None of them worked, but this crushed it for her. We covered secret number 3, which is the simple 3-step process that gets your clients amazing results 98.6% of the time as a complete beginner, no matter what you do or how you screw it up, because we've measured it. 98.6, we've measured over 672 times. This simple 3-step process. I showed you how to make sure, guaranteed, that your offer actually works. And I showed you how Dennis is making $19,500 per month in passive income as a complete beginner. All right, now, when you are making $19,500 a month like Dennis, you can live in this $3 million mansion without breaking a sweat. You can see there, the red rectangle shows the estimated monthly mortgage payment. So this is $15,000. So you could easily be making this without breaking a sweat and still have almost $5,000 a month in your back pocket. Imagine waking up, jumping in that jacuzzi, in that pool, and going for a swim with your friends and family members because you simply can, because you posted in free Facebook groups and you used the template and you got started and you implemented this immediately. Or you can even take all your friends and family on a week-long, all expenses paid holiday to this beachfront mansion in the Bahamas. I'm not even freaking joking, guys. Look, check in on the 1st, check out on the 8th, 7-day period, only $12,000. When you're making $20,000 a month, that is absolutely nothing. I know it can be hard to think about spending that much money right now, but I want you to see yourself in your mind in Dennis's position, simply posting in groups, using the templates that we've given you, getting clients to becoming successful, and being able to live and do these things, okay? Now, are you excited to start implementing what I've shown you so far today in order to immediately change you and your family's lives? Give me a yes. Give me a yes in the chat box. All right, awesome. Let's keep this momentum going, guys. Can you see yourself easily making enough money to replace your 9-to-5 job, doing what I've shown you so far without any risk at all, without any risk? Yes, of course. Wouldn't you agree this is the easiest, most achievable, and guaranteed path to becoming successful in the fastest amount of time? Yes. Are you fully committed? I'm serious here. Are you fully committed to immediately doing whatever it takes to achieve your goals using what I've shown you so far today? And even if you just used a tiny fraction of what I've shown you and made tons of mistakes, if it were even possible, would you say our time together has been well spent so far? Yes, of course. Everyone's going crazy in the chat box. I freaking love it. And would you like to spend even more time together, going even deeper and further on how to make as much passive income online as possible? Now, even though we can both agree what I've shown you so far has been life-changing in and of itself, we can also agree that true, permanent, and everlasting change happens consistently over time. Which means, while worth its weight in gold, our short time here together is just not enough to solve all your problems. I know you need more than that. And if you have enjoyed everything I've shown you so far, you're going to love what I have next. Because when I began preparing this training, I had 2 simple options. Option number 1, share with you what I've shared thus far, cast you out and practically force you to crawl through broken glass to make this work by yourself. You would be left completely alone trying to figure it all out for yourself and likely end up right back where you are or stuck in your 9-to-5 job making crap all money, making minimum wage for people that you hate, doing things you hate for the next 50 years, all right? Or option number 2, I could take an active role in getting you results and hold myself personally accountable for ensuring your success. Option number 2, where I could turn today's game-changing teachings from a one-and-done type of deal into a supportive, caring, and mutually beneficial relationship where I am personally invested into guaranteeing you are successful and making money in the fastest time possible. Would you like Lucas and I to personally help you get results like this and make your success our number one priority? Would you like, guys? Let me know. Give me a yes. I'm not going to proceed any further until I see every freaking person on this call right now saying yes. All right, Sophia, Liam, everyone's saying yes. Lockie's back at it again. Awesome. Good to see. Give me a yes, guys. All right, everyone's so pumped and committed. Awesome. Well, it's with great pleasure that I introduce to you Movement Mastery 2.0. Freedom, mentorship, community. This is your step-by-step shortcut to enjoying a lifetime of wealth, fulfillment, and freedom on your own terms in the fastest time possible. Okay, now everyone you have seen here today has been fortunate enough to be given the opportunity and to join Movement Mastery 1.0. However, today we are releasing our 2020 private VIP enrollment for the brand new Movement Mastery 2.0 program, which is why I'm so freaking excited that you are here right now, because we are going to be taking a strictly limited number of complete beginners under our wing for personal mentorship so we can help you create your own life-changing online passive income business as fast as possible from complete scratch, right? The tactics we have shown you today are nothing compared to the secrets we reveal and give away inside Movement Mastery. Now, Movement Mastery 2.0 is different from any other online course in the world for 7 unique reasons. Reason number one, is this a scam, right? You may be rightfully be a little bit skeptical right now, and you should be. That's a good thing right now. This is not a scam because we actually make money by doing what we teach you on a daily basis. Digitalknockout.com.au is our real online business, so we actually do this on a daily basis, and that's how we make our money. So we practice what we preach. There's our real office in Melbourne, Australia, and again, this works all around the world. We have students successfully crushing it, okay? Number two, will this actually work for you even if you have tried other things in the past without success? Yes, it will, because it has been proven by dozens of people who have not succeeded 10 times in the past at other things that Movement Mastery actually works. You remember Katie, who tried dropshipping, Amazon, Shopify, Forex, affiliate, ClickBank. None of them worked. However, within 42 days of joining Movement Mastery, Katie was making over $10,000 a month in passive income. Number three, what if you run into some trouble and you need help? Look, guys, we don't just give you some logins and tell you to take action and leave you on your own like most courses do. This isn't just some video program where you watch videos passively, right? This is active mentorship. So you can see right there at the top screen, if you need any help at all, you simply click that. And we also have a dedicated student success mentor who's going to message you the second you enroll today. Number four, how fast can you expect to see results when you enroll today? You can be getting paid money into your bank account within the next 72 hours without any risk or waiting months, all right? And what's the proof? Hugh is proof. He recorded it literally as soon as he joined, step by step, click by click, screen recorded everything, what he did. He made $500. It was actually $550 when the whole payment came through. You can see the proof that into his bank account. So you can get results fast with this. You don't have to be waiting ages. Number five, will you ever be left alone? You will never be left alone because you get direct access to us, as in me and Lucas, for one-on-one mentoring, plus your own personally assigned dedicated student success mentor. Nobody in any online course, the creators of it, actually get on the phone with you. That is what we do because we want to make sure that you are successful. Number six, how much time is this going to take you to do per day? We do as much of the work for you as humanly possible so you can skip to getting paid without having to make lots of mistakes, okay? So you can do this in as little as 15 to 30 minutes per day. Naturally, the more time you put in, the faster results are going to be, but you can do this in 30 minutes a day in your spare time, even if you have a full-time job or you have kids or you're busy, preoccupied, because we've literally templated everything for you. Number seven, last but not least, are there any hidden costs and can you get a refund at any time? Look, there are zero hidden costs or surprises. When you join, that's it. You're not going to get sprung or say you need to buy this or upsell to this. Nothing like that, guys. You can get a 100% full refund whenever you want, which I'm going to talk to you more about in a moment. You can see Tony there spent $8 and he got his first client. You don't even need to spend $8, but Tony wanted to do that in advance. And you can see Murray says, I highly recommend Scale Smart. Just got off a call with them and came back with invaluable information that has changed my thinking and direction. Okay, now the only question is here, are you genuinely excited and ready to take action right now to permanently change you and your family's lives forever? Give me a yes. Give me a yes. All right, everyone's going crazy. I love it. The energy is so high. Let's get excited, guys, okay? Now, here's what you get when you enroll in Movement Mastery 2.0 today, all right? Unlimited lifetime access to the brand new step-by-step Movement Mastery 2.0 program, proven to take you from 0 to 5